Hey everyone, how are you guys doing? It's me, Lisa. I'm gonna try to do these mommy blog thingies, different things that are going on. It's been one of those days. So I talk about different stuff. I'm also gonna try to I'm gonna start doing these mommy blogs. Let me know if you like these. I'm starting to do the vlogs again. I used to do them at the beginning of my channel, so let me know if you like these. Something different. I like to chat way too much, so maybe this is something good. But let's start with, you guys watched the video if you guys haven't already. Saturday we had the color run, and then later on that night I went to work, got off in the morning, went and slept for a little bit, only for a few hours, and got up. We went to Red Lobster. They had the endless shrimp and pasta, no, the endless shrimp thing going on. So we got that. It was really good. Different shrimps to try, whatnot. So we did that. We went to Target, but my ear was bothering me and my eyes red and swollen. I don't know if you can tell. Really, it's in bad shape. So I went to urgent care, and I explained that we went to the color run, and the girl had a big, huge blue cup of the liquid dye stuff, and she sloshed it on the side of my face. It was all in my ear. It went inside my ear and in my eye. So I explained that to him, and I'm like, I think it's in my ear. Okay, so first he did my eye. He had to numb my eye, put dye in my eye, and get black light to see if there's particles inside there. Luckily there's not, but it was weird having it numb and being probed at. So he's giving me antibiotics. So he's like, okay, I'm gonna look at inside your ear and see what's going on in there. He looks in there and he's like, oh my god, and he like does that like the weird laugh, like, oh crap, I don't know what to think. And he's like, I don't know what to do. It's actually blue. Your eardrum and your canal is blue. I've never seen this. What do I do? Yeah, so he's like, I don't know what to do for you. So he runs out of the room. I can hear him talking to the nurses. So he's like, I've never seen this before. I don't know what to do. I really don't know what to do. Her eardrum is blue. And he just kept saying over and over, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. The doctor, you know. I know it's unusual to have colored eardrums, but I swear I'm not technically a Smurf. I'm not a real life Smurf in the inside. But so he sent in the nurse. The nurse started flushing out my ear, but she used cold water, and it hurt really, really bad, and it was making me dizzy. And then she's like, "Oh, it's not supposed to hurt like that. It's not supposed to hurt." She runs out of the room. Man, I'm just kind of laughing at them, like kind of like it was just they were so dumbfounded by it. I'm just like, oh, good lord. At least it's not a dire emergency type deal, you know? And so she comes back in. She's like, oh, I'll just put warm water. Okay, she was supposed to do that in the first place instead of cold water. And she keeps flushing it. She's like, I can't get it all. I can't get it all. And the doctor's like, oh, wow. And he came in and looked at it. Oh, wow, you did really good so far, because I guess the whole eardrum was blue. And she got it downwards just a little bit on the bottom of the eardrum. Just a little bit. He's like, yeah, and she kept trying. So she's like, we're not going to get that little bit out. He's like, maybe in the shower, try to flush it out too. It's just going to have to come out on its own. There's nothing more we can do with it, and if it gets worse or if it hurts, it feels a lot better now. It's not irritated feeling. Come back in, you know, the routine, whatnot. I just find it so funny how the doctor was like, just dumbfounded by the whole situation. He was laughing and he's like, he didn't know what to do for me. I'm like, that's kind of why I'm here. I got dye in my ear. It's blue. Yes, it's blue. And then, so I go to work that night, even though I went to urgent care. It wasn't a dire thing. I'm not sick or anything. I survive. It was tired. I was tired during work. I almost fell asleep. Get off work 7 a.m. and we were supposed to load up. I was supposed to help my husband load up the furniture. Well, he already had it loaded up in the back of the truck. Take it to the dump. Okay. Well, he pulled up because the house, if you watch my videos when I'm sitting on the couch, there's a wood paneling. Well, that's covering the actual wall. It's just like this thick fake wood paneling type deal that his grandpa put in a long time ago. Well, he pulled some of it up so he can make it cleaner looking. Well, behind it was a whole bunch of holes that weren't patched up. Yeah, so there were holes in the wall, so he had to go to the hardware store we have to redo all the walling, do all that stuff. But in the meantime, we're in the process of buying a new house, and we have this unnecessary expense now we have to do to this house because we're still living in it to fix it. And it was painful to deal with. And then I went to the dentist with my boys. 4 hours at the dentist. It took so long. It was mind-boggling. And my son, this one, was running around all crazy because he's getting bored. And 4 freaking hours. And then they didn't even do all the fillings. He was supposed to get 3 fillings done. They didn't want to do the 3. They did the 1. Did 1. But every time I go in, there's always, even if it's a few weeks, there's some mystery. Another cavity. Which he brushes his teeth, he takes care of his teeth, and it's frustrating. And it was that long to deal with. And then I had to rush and go to Logan's practice, which I was late to. Oh, and meanwhile, the whole day we didn't get anything to eat. Yep. So we had to go to the practice. I was late for it. And I didn't get a chance to pick up my medicine for my eyes because the day before I went to the doctor. Because of my eyes, and it was just a hectic, tiring day. I got no sleep. Got off at 7 a.m. I took an hour and a half nap, and I was up until 2 a.m. in the morning, 3 a.m. in the morning, because after the game we went and got something to eat, and we got to Walmart, picked up a futon, and then went back home, put the futon together. So, yeah. Eventful and a lot to do. A lot. So yes. And it is really hard with this one right here, back there. He has so much energy and all over the place. He goes to speech therapy. And with his speech therapist this year, he's doing much better than before. But since he has trouble communicating, it's hard for him to listen or pay attention or just do what you ask to do. Because it's just, he can't express what he means for it. And so I feel it's frustrating, and he's just all over the place, and he really doesn't like to listen, and he'll book it on you, and it's so frustrating. And then when he's around his brother, they fight like crazy. They fight. Oh my gosh. There are 4 years difference between the two, and they fight. You wouldn't think there would be that much fighting going on, but there is. And they argue. If one had something, the other one wants it. If the other one has it, the other one wants it, and it's just back and forth, and it's frustrating. 2 boys and age difference, and yeah. Today I did this in 2 different days to split up because I couldn't get it all recorded in one day. So I'm going on to this day, and today I went and looked at some houses. He had a speech therapy appointment with a teacher. Went to look at some houses. I didn't put any makeup on today except for some mascara and a little bit eyeliner on top, which is coming off because of my oily lids, and mascara. But I really don't want too much makeup because this eye is still really irritated. And this one's okay. It's not bad, but this one. And my ears are fine now. But I didn't want to put any makeup to make it irritated even more. Even though my eyeliner is coming off. I don't know how people can do that. Wear no makeup and just a little bit of eyeliner on their lids. That's what my eyeliner does. So I looked at 3 houses. We have one more to look at. One of them I really liked, but it's a little bit higher than what we want. But it has pretty much almost everything we need. And I'll try to post up as many pictures and videos of the houses looking at. I couldn't do some of the houses because of privacy, and some of the people are still living in the homes, and it has their stuff in there. Like the bedrooms, couldn't view the bedrooms, recorded it because their personal belongings are in there. So, but she has pictures of the rooms for me to post up, so you guys can see what we're looking at. So what kind of things my husband and I are wanting to get in a house. So that's the only thing I'm looking forward right now. We got so much baseball practice. My husband's doing it Monday, Wednesdays, Friday, and Saturday. So tiring. Very, very tiring. I don't know how other people do it. We do baseball work. I do the graveyards. He does days. He has side jobs as well. And now we have that project in the living room. Maybe if I can find a picture, I'll post a picture of how it looked. That we have to do. I really didn't want to spend more money on this house because we've already remodeled one room and it costed way too much money, and I didn't want to fix anything more in this house because I want a new house. And we are looking for a new house. We are in the process of getting one. One thing after another. One thing after another. It drives me literally nuts. Yeah. I think that's it for this one, this mommy blog. Sorry, it's in cuts. I'll try to edit where it looks a little bit smoother together, goes smoother. If you like this type of stuff where I just talk about random things, about my boys, about what's going on, show you what's going on. And I have a little clip of when Logan's at baseball practice too. Are you tired?
Not yet.
Yeah. What are you doing today?
Baseball practice.
Baseball practice? Did Dad eat his cookie? He needs to eat something. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.